Morning, everybody. It's about 3 a.m. Just getting ready to go to bed. Didn't sleep very good last night, so it's about as long as I'm going to struggle for the night to stay awake. Something cool happened today, though. I took another step, I guess. Um, Talked to a couple friends about what I'm doing and explained to them why. Always focus on the why. And was nice talking to them and sharing more with them. But about 3 or 4 years ago, I bought a pair of jeans, and it was kind of a spontaneous thing where I needed jeans, like nothing with holes or nothing I'd worked in the garage with and gotten all greasy or gross or stained, and I needed a nice decent pair of pants. So I went to the store, and like I mentioned in an earlier video, when you get big enough, it's hard to find clothes that fit because all the skinny kids buy the big guy clothes and they like them big and saggy and baggy or whatever. That's cool, but naked people is not cool, especially naked fat people, right? So they buy the clothes that are too big for them. There's none left for us. That's what you're gonna get. Well, I found a pair of pants. They fit not well. They really hugged on my thighs, and yeah, I was able to get them buttoned. I'm like, you know what? I need a pair of pants. I need them for this. Whatever. I'm sure I can lose weight eventually. No big deal. Got these pants. Wore them once. Washed them once. Tried to put them on again, and they squeezed my entire leg when I tried to put them on. They were real tight, and trying to get them buttoned. I was successful, and props to that button for holding on, but it was not very comfortable at all. And I like the jeans, just nope, wasn't gonna happen. Wasn't gonna work. Folded them up, stuck them in a drawer, in the closet, in the deep dark depths of the closet, and that was it. Haven't touched them. Haven't looked at them. Last night, so last night prior, I came home from work, and yesterday morning before I did my video, and I had a moment. So typically I come home and I want to get the work off me. I just get my work clothes off, get cleaned up, get my PJs on. I just want to get done with work, get it off me. That being said, I pull out my wallet, my keys, and I throw everything in a pile, and I go heading for the restroom so I can. That's where I hang my pajamas on the bathroom door. I go heading for there, and as I'm walking, I take my belt off, and I pull my belt out of the loops, and as I start walking around the corner, my pants fall to my ankles. I just stood there. I giggled a little bit because a month ago I put these pants on, and there was a snap button to button them, you know, and a lot of times I would button them and just hope the heck that button would hold long enough for me to get my belt cinched and tightened. The belt would back up that button's function. They fell down right off my hips, and I just stood there and giggled for a second to myself at 4 o'clock in the morning in my basement, in, in my underwear. But that was pretty cool. Obviously an awkward situation, but I had to laugh. I mean, I had to giggle. Not just because it was kind of funny, and I'm glad there's no cameras, but because this is working. This is doing something. Things are happening. Yeah. The pair of jeans that I wore them today. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was my pants falling down situation, but I was like, you know what? I want to try something. I want to see if that was just a fluke, or if this is actually the real deal. And I wore those pants, and not only was I able to get them buttoned, um, but I also had room to spare. I had slack, which is pretty crazy. Um, on that same note, the shirt that I'm wearing right now was a t-shirt that I made based on my paintball team's jerseys. So it's the same design as the jersey, just in a regular t-shirt format. Now, I haven't worn this shirt in maybe 5 or 6 years. The reason I stopped wearing it is the kind of deal where, like, it was barely covering my belly. So if I were to reach over my head, you'd get a full show of extra Neil hanging out. Um, one of those deals where just the way it sat on my belly, and it was just not cool. It was pretty gross. So I stopped wearing the shirt. I love my team. I created my team. I want to support my team anywhere and everywhere that I can, and get people to talk to me about paintball and learn more about it. But not at that expense. It just got to the point where it didn't fit right. So, a pair of pants I haven't worn in years that I couldn't wear, and a shirt that I haven't worn in years, I wore today. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed home today. I had a pretty lazy day, but I wore them. And I wore them good. As you can tell, I'm having fun with this. And every little tiny thing like that happens that I consider a success, it just wants me to keep going. And it motivates me to keep going, and it pushes me to keep going. I'm coming into week, 4. Next week, I'll be doing my, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll be doing my week 4 weigh-in, and everybody says you're gonna hit a plateau, and at this point, I'm okay with that. I think I've done really well so far, and a lot of people would get nervous about a plateau and maybe lose some momentum, but no. This is so easy. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to push through a plateau, and I'm going to keep making changes that knock my socks off or make my pants fall down. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm babbling. I'm already at 8 minutes. I'm going to go to bed. See you guys. Thank you.